A quick update on the Graco air hose reel. Got two pieces of bar stock here, 2 inches wide by 1/4 inch thick. We use some of this to make the custom socket that we use to rebuild the floor jack over there. So this is 15 inches long. I've divided it into 3 sections, drilled holes on either side equidistantly, and we'll put bends here and here, here and here. These will be 2 straps. They'll be bent into it like a C. This part will be bent that way and that part that way to make a big C, and it will wrap around the doubled up 2x4s I have here. And I've got a couple of 6-inch 3/8 bolts coming in, and they'll go all the way through here. This is 4.5 inches. So we'll get 2 bolts here in this one strap and 2 bolts here in this other strap. Basically, you know, just a custom type air hose reel mount for the shop here. All right, little update here. We've got the second bracket bent into the C shape, top and bottom here, and I just got through cutting up a small piece of bar stock. I beveled it here and here. I just got it resting in place. I'm going to go ahead and tack weld this up here in place. I'm going to cut 2 more pieces, one for here and one here, and then we'll unbolt this from the air hose reel, and then we'll take it over to the wall and we'll gently tweak it into shape. All right, this is what we've got so far. Got the centerpiece tacked in there, and we're going to put this guy up here on this doubled up stud. Once I get it to where I want it, I'll tack in a couple more pieces of metal, and then we'll mark our holes and we'll drill the studs. All right, starting to come together, I think. It's you know, it's overbuilt like everything else I like. So, you know, there you go. I'm going to put one more piece in here, and then we'll be ready to get it on the wall and mark our holes. All right, we've got our bracket in place and got the bolts through the stud work and all the way through the bracket. It's not the straightest or squarest thing on the face of the planet, but it doesn't really matter. Once I tighten it up with the nuts and the lock washers, it's not going to go anywhere. It doesn't have to be square or perfectly straight anyway. It's just an old hose reel, so and some old bar stock that we welded together and painted up. So, all right, next up, let me tighten this thing down, and I'll get the hose reel mounted next. All right, we're going to eliminate the use of the old back and use some smart tools. We've got a chain hoist up in the air here, and we got the air hose reel lifted into place. We're almost to the right height there. Let's swivel that over and bolt this thing up. Folks, there you have it, all mounted up. Got the big gnarly looking bracket in place. Got the air hose reel bolted up to it nice and tight. Although I will say this, I think maybe I'll need to put a more narrow hose on this guy, because this one's a little too big for this reel, but that's okay. A new hose is 5 minutes worth of work. Up next, I'll need to run air via PVC from the hose reel all the way back to the air compressor. So that will require, let's see, a flex hose from here over to the wall, and an adapter fitting on the wall. Probably an adapter up there on the header, and PVC all along the corner of the shop, all the way over that way. We're going to do that tomorrow.